Hello, Delmarva. I'm Hope from Brides to Be by Hope Mitchell here at WBOC's Historic Studio Day. Delmarva Life starts right now.
I love having Hope on the show and her beautiful gowns. We're going to see those in just a few minutes. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Thursday, February 23rd. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D, and welcome to our studio audience. I think we've got a rowdy bunch today.
We do.
Yeah, they're ready for a little fun.
We were getting, looking at some of the people in our audience. There is one guy who has on flip-flops, shorts, and sunglasses.
Not that we're talking about how nice the weather is or anything.
Yeah.
But this is crazy.
It is crazy.
The winter that never was.
I'm okay with it. I think a lot of people are. I know the daffodils are.
The daffodils are gorgeous. Got some pictures of daffodils.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, there they are.
There it is.
Thank you to George and Shirley.
George Jackson, as always, from American Corner.
Sending in the daffodils. Also, I believe, if I remember correctly, Steve Hammond was doing the news yesterday, I think. And of course, we've got that live camera out at Ocean City, and they were looking down the beach, and lo and behold, there was somebody riding their horses.
Yeah, heard about that.
Beautiful shot.
I guess over the weekend they had actually had Thrashers and all those places open, and there were some lines, according to people on Facebook.
Already?
Yeah, already.
Can't blame them for that. Well, that is one of the hot topics to discuss today.
Yeah, the
other
other
one's
one.
a little more expensive.
Gas prices. Okay, I filled up my car. Well, I have a minivan, okay? Right. Pretty good gas mileage. It cost me $61 to fill it up last night.
I got gas yesterday, and I think my tank is a little bit bigger than yours. I didn't go that high. It was like in the high 50s. But if you don't have gas now, you might want to run out and get some in a hurry. Here's the deal. I don't know if you've heard about this refinery fire out in Washington State, but the gasoline analysts are putting part of the blame on that. Patrick DeHaan, GasBuddy.com, he's a senior petroleum analyst. He's saying that by the end of this week, gas prices all up and down the East Coast could be up to 20 cents higher. By the end of this week, anywhere from a nickel to 20 cents higher. They're looking for 30, 40 cent bumps like over in Philadelphia and out in California.
That's going to hit the $4 mark in some places.
In a hurry. They're predicting in Philadelphia $4.25 by mid-May.
Unbelievable.
Remember those horses on the beach?
Yeah.
I'm going to get one.
You're going to get one? I can see you riding a horse to work every morning.
Goodness.
Down Route 13.
That is a bunch of money.
Hey, we got a picture from a viewer that we wanted to show you. Michelle Haney said that a drunk driver ran into this house on Bethel Road in Seaford. 3 people and 2 dogs were in the living room at the time. It was hit by a truck. This is actually her brother's home. So look what they did. They boarded it up, the damage up, and they made signs.
Great message. Stop. Think before you drink.
Yep. A drunk driver did this. Glad to hear that everyone is okay, but that could have
5
been.
people and 2 dogs inside. And you know what? I pass this house when I go home.
Really?
There's a T intersection. There's not like a full intersection. It's a T intersection. And somebody just rolled right through it. Just went straight through and must have been going through fast to do that much damage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, like we said, everyone is okay, but it could have been a lot worse.
Great message. Think before you drink.
That's right.
You guys are familiar with Google.com?
You've heard of Google.
Yes, you've heard of Google. Okay. For some reason, it took me the longest time to catch up on this. The Google logo that they have on the very front, I guess you'd call it right there, they do doodles of this thing depending on what kind of day. Now, this is a doodle that was done back in October for the birthday of the creator of Gumby. Okay? The reason I'm going here, they changed it a lot. They did a guy that invented sine waves or created the recognition for sine waves. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up is Google has teamed up with the Delaware Children's Museum in Dover for the Student Art Initiative called Doodle for Google. That's important because there's going to be a $30,000 college scholarship awarded to the national winner. His or her work will actually go on the website, and $50,000 will go to the school. And that's with the Delaware Children's Museum out of Dover in Kent County, Delaware.
Wow.
So an awesome thing there, and can't wait to see some of that artwork.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that somebody in this area, up and down the East Coast somewhere, won something last year, and it was absolutely spectacular.
I always love when you log on and you see what's different. Sometimes I don't know what it is. It's like, you know.
What is it? What is it?
What is it? What day is it?
Yeah.
So,
Then you scroll over it, and if you can't figure it out, it'll tell you what it is.
Well, good for them. Hey, if you live near Cape Henlopen State Park up in Delaware, and you see smoke, you may not have to worry, because sometime within the next few weeks, they are going to set parts of Cape Henlopen State Park on fire.
On purpose.
Yes.
The reason they're doing that is somebody got to thinking, you know, when was the last time we had a natural burn around here? And nobody could remember. So what's happened is the leaves have accumulated, of course the underbrush, all that's accumulated, and apparently it's choking off the natural species and the endangered species that usually grow there. So just like in nature, they're going to go ahead and set it on fire, burn it off, and then keep an eye on it over the next year or so to see if that lets the natural stuff come back up and clear off some of the canopy and all that.
They do that a lot up in Dorchester County at the Blackwater Refuge.
Yeah.
They start fires.
Right.
And it's a whole natural process.
If you see smoke, pay attention. But it could very well be sometime within the next few weeks. Could be the park.
Yeah. Jimmy, you pointed this out. I love this. Okay, so apparently
Can I share?
It's become a known fact. Yeah, go ahead and share.
Here's the deal. Researchers from North Carolina State University have found that playing the online video game World of Warcraft actually boosted cognitive functioning, you're thinking, for older adults, particularly those adults who had scored poorly on cognitive ability tests before playing the game. So essentially what that's saying is when you play the game, then you think better, you rationalize, you work out processes better, and we came up with this, what's it called?
A character?
A character?
Yeah.
A character, okay.
Yeah,
take a look at this and see if you can figure out who this World of Warcraft character is.
Oh, that's when she was so young. Okay.
Anybody want to shout out a guess? Come on. Holler one out. You're right. Jamie said it's Lisa.
Yeah, because actually, my daughter outed me on Facebook and my gaming, my character and everything. Yeah, World of Warcraft I do play.
I don't know anything about it. You said this was when you were like a level 20.
That was so many levels ago. Now I'm in a level 85 warrior. I trust me, if anybody who plays knows, that's a big deal, because my character looks a lot different. You can't see her face because she has so much headgear and weapons and armor and everything. But yeah, she's pretty bad.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to mess with you anymore.
Don't mess with me. I'll sick her on you.
There's no telling what you're going to pull out of the cushion over there. I don't know what's.
Yeah. So hey, it was my kids, and you know what? It's kind of interesting because. My son, who is away at college, plays, and sometimes he gets on and I get on. We play together, so it's a mom and son thing.
It's a bonding thing.
It's a bonding thing.
Level 85. Did you see that post this morning on the website?
Oh yes. Let's show everyone this post. We just got a kick out of this. If anyone in the vicinity of Dill's Auction in Wyoming, Delaware is missing 5 beef cows, I know where they are. They have been grazing in the field by my house since 8 this morning. My husband has corralled them. Oh, the sights you see in Delaware.
Thank you, Tanya.
We got such a kick out of that. That's just so, and so matter-of-factly, hey, you're missing 5 cows? I know where they are.
What'd I do with them? I lost my cows.
Oh, well, it's only February, but many young ladies on Delmarva are planning for prom night still ahead. On Delmarva Life, Brides-to-Be by Hope Mitchell is in the studio with some beautiful prom gowns and suggestions on how to shine on that special night.
And a little bit later on, we introduced you to coupon mom Krista Brooks yesterday. Well, today she's back and she's going to be in action. How low did she get her grocery bill after a recent shopping trip? Brian Spiros and Krista will join us later in the show to show us how it went. Delmarva Life, life at its best, right here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future, and Peninsula Regional Medical Center. Honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897.